Numero Uno, I'm the one, not the two. Yeah, I'm good, thanks for asking, how are you? Numero Uno, I'm the one, not the two. They seem to be confused, so let me show them what the music is. They full of lies and let me tell them what the truth is. Ain't worried about what you said, he said, she said. Ain't shit but what the king said. Focus on my riches, I'm just trying to keep my team fed. Making sure my children eat.
What up, world? What up, world? I want to welcome y'all back to another great episode of Numero Uno Podcast. We are the one and not the two. I'm your host, Young Self, and I'm here with my fabulous co-host.
It's your girl, Lil Nene from the Trap, but I ain't a trapper though. And next we got
it's your girl Shawanda, aka Sis, and who that?
Do that social worker.
Yeah. We back with another one. We got a special guest today for y'all, Miss Shawanda Pittman, aka PO31. But before we get started, traditionally I gotta ask, do you know how to play Uno?
I do.
Alright,
I do.
Everybody wasn't raised the same, so we just gotta ask.
Gotta go over that.
I got another question. Do you play like your sister?
Wait, you gotta tell the audience. Whoa, how she play?
Oh, God.
Cheated.
Yeah.
Cheated.
I was like, sound at one
so,
time.
house rules. We do one card at a time. We do not do pylon.
Good, because I don't either.
Okay. We do colors and numbers.
Right.
If you have to draw, you can still throw out.
Okay.
That's pretty much it.
Yes.
Okay, cool. That's how I play. No doubles, none of that.
Yeah.
You trying to put that whole hand
Yeah,
come on now. We ain't doing that.
Let's start that thing off. So, Miss Shawanda,
Okay.
why don't you go ahead and tell us a little bit about yourself, who you are, what you do, how you get started, and all that good stuff there, where you're from. Tell us who you with, son.
And what's your name? It's like, no. I'm Shawanda Pittman. I was born and raised in Maryland. I am a juvenile probation officer. I've been a juvenile probation officer since 2008. Wow. I'm based out of Washington, D.C. And I've been a PO now for 18 years.
Oh
my God. For 18 years.
That's amazing.
So I've seen the challenges, I've seen the success, I've seen it all. And
So starting off, how did you decide to be? You went to college and decided that's what you wanted to do, or how you get into it?
well, I started off as a DHS worker. I was working in DC processing like Medicaid, food stamps, a worker there. And then the opportunity came up for me to apply for juvenile probation officer. And I was like, you know what? I always wanted to be a social worker. You know what I'm saying? In school. And I was like, this might be my opportunity to get into the field. You know what I'm saying? What is it? Green. So I'm going to change the color on y'all.
That's fine. You ain't gonna win. So.
Yellow. And so, I applied and had the opportunity to interview and got the job. And here I am 18 years later.
Congrats on that.
Congratulations.
First of all.
Yeah. Because I can't go past 2 years.
I'm like,
I'm trying to get in there right now, thinking about what I'm about to do next. Nice.
Yeah.
Wow.
That's
to
a
get into
blessing.
that, did you have to do like police training?
No. So they just require you to have a degree, a bachelor's degree.
Okay.
Yeah. So that's what I have, a bachelor's degree. I went to Johnson C. Smith University in Charlotte, North Carolina.
Okay.
And so, JCSU.
Okay.
So, I mean, it's some people think that the job is like really hard, but if you have a passion, you know what I'm saying, for working with kids, working with families, then it just becomes like second nature for real. You know what I'm saying? And the youth definitely has changed over the generations. You know what I'm saying? And I've seen the change.
You got a couple examples for it? No name, of course, no names. Just maybe a story or two. You know, what's the difference between the kids back then?
For these folks.
And now.
Yeah, definitely the kids were way more respectful. You know, in terms of just being respectful. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Yes, ma'am. You know, coming in and actually having a desire to want to get it right.
Yeah. You know, like they really made a mistake.
Yeah, they really made a mistake. Okay. And it's like they come in now like a little bit more bolder. And it's like for so many youth, it's like a badge of honor for them to like to be into trouble, to have like, you know, like a GPS monitor. It's like in their hood, you know, they may be known for something. You know what I'm saying? Because they don't want to be known for nothing. So they want to be like, yeah, like, don't play with me. Yeah, like you thought I was sweet, but I'm not. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, damn, that's a terrible mentality to have.
Oh yeah, it is.
But
because who you really even trying to prove things to?
yeah,
Those people aren't going to be nowhere near later on.
yeah, for sure.
So do you think that's with the respect thing? Because like my parents was old, and I had old parents. Like my mom still living, but my grandmother, my father, they rest in peace of them. But they was old, right? So do you think that's a part of the upbringing, or is it more like, you think it starts in the home as far as the respect levels that the kids carry nowadays, or is it just something that's in the music? You know what I'm saying?
The social media. Let me tell you, I think it's in the music. I think it's in the environment. It's just what they know based off of where they are. You know what I'm saying? It's their environment, the upbringing. And unfortunately, a lot of kids don't have exposure to good environments. You know, they just don't have that exposure. You know, I was just saying the other day, like, these kids don't know how to love. You know what I'm saying? They come from households where, you know, they have to struggle. You know what I'm saying? Like, maybe their mom wasn't around, their dad wasn't around. And so they don't know what it's like to really have love. You know what I'm saying? So if you don't have love, you're not showing love, then
You full of hate.
how you going to display that? So they don't really care about, you know, hurting you. You know what I'm saying? Or anybody, because they got so much hurt and pain inside. You know what I'm saying? And that's hard to see, and it's hard to work with. And I have to remind myself that a lot of these issues that they're dealing with didn't just happen when they got arrested. You know what I'm saying? It started way before.
Sometimes kindergarten they said something.
Yeah,
behavior problems started.
Yeah, absolutely. So, you know, it didn't happen overnight. It's not going to take overnight to fix. So,
Right.
you know, it's just a matter of working with the youth and the family or whoever's involved, you know what I'm saying? Just trying to pull everybody in to get them on the right path. You know?
Well, do you have any, like, I guess, recent success stories, given, like, how the kids are, though? Is there anything positive that maybe has happened recently, maybe in the past 3 to 4
I mean, a
years?
recent success stories would be me not seeing them rearrested again. Not
Okay.
coming, not being rearrested again. You know, so many youth, they get rearrested, you know what I'm saying? And their criminal record just, you know, grows, you know? And to see a kid not get rearrested again, I'm like, oh, I wonder what happened to so-and-so. So for me to think about them and say like, oh man, you know, they was going through a lot when I had them, but I ain't seen them in a while. And that's a good thing for me. They ain't been back through the system.
That's a blessing.
You know, so that's definitely a good thing. That's definitely a good thing. And to see youth working, and you know, you run into youth, and they're just like telling you their success story, how they in school, they working, you know, they stand out the way, stand out the trouble. That's always, you know,
got
a
it
good
together.
thing. Yeah, they got it together.
Yeah,
Absolutely. Yep.
Because it's definitely supposed to be a lesson learned. And it's always, like you said, it's always the positive when you see that lesson learned.
Right, definitely.
Yeah.
Can't be doing the same shit over and over.
Right.
Yeah, no, for real. That's the scary part, for real, though. When you think about getting rearrested, it's like, you don't have no fear for your future. Like, to me, the kids, they really don't. It's no fear. It's like, oh, well, I'll figure it out. And it's like, how you not thinking about, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's scary, yo. It's real scary.
I mean, if I see a youth cry, I get excited. Because I'm like, oh, there's still hope. Like, they still care.
Yeah, they don't
I'm like,
care.
yes, because so many come through there like,
I'll figure it out. That's
whatever. Like, you know what I'm saying? But to think of, like, myself at their age, of 15, 16, 17, being arrested, I would be shaking in my boots.
Man, crying.
I would be like, oh my gosh, like, oh my God, I am, like, in the world of trouble.
Yeah, don't even put me
You
in
know,
handcuffs.
like,
Don't even do that to me.
I'm about to say, even as an adult, I'm like, I would be in tears.
yeah.
What did I do?
Yeah, the police even tell me to step out the car. I'm scared. Like, I wouldn't even know what to do. Like,
Yeah, for real. So, you know, if I do see a kid crying, I'm like, you know what, he really has hope. There is a chance because You know, the ones that don't want to be in trouble, don't want to be in this, and really feel like, you know, they made a mistake. You know, and they should not be here. I'm like, okay. You know, as opposed to, you know, just being like, man, whatever.
Right. Yeah.
So what's some things with you being in this so long? What's some things as far as the system that you think has it gotten better or has it gotten worse? As far as just, I guess, the process of them coming in and leaving out. Do you think that has anything to do with like the repeat offenders or them getting out and doing better, or?
Let me just say this, like, the kids that come in, they come in and a lot of them have family members that's been arrested. You know what I'm saying? And in their environment. So they're kind of already system savvy. You know what I'm saying? In terms of like knowing how things work, you know. So they've had a family member that's been arrested. And it's been through the system, it's been through the process. And then they have these street lawyers that, you know.
Yeah, cool. They probably gonna get you in there tonight. We'll be out by tomorrow. Don't even worry about it.
Exactly. They try to tell them, like, you know, how things are going to work, you know, what to do, what not to do. So, you know, we have to break that down and, like, look, everybody's situation is different. Just because your man, you know, didn't get that much time on probation, you're not in the same situation. You know what I'm saying? Everybody is different. So I mean, it just varies in terms of this, you know, the success and, you know, how things go. But I would say things definitely has been more challenging, you know, in terms of, you know, how things are going with the youth. You know what I'm saying? Because the District of Columbia, DMV area is just different all the way around. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, I feel as though, like, the D.C. area is a little bit more concentrated in terms of, like the violence and things like that. It's just a little bit more concentrated than other areas. And so, you know, they got a lot of youth that just feel like, you know, this is the thing to do.
It's more normal.
It's
normal.
every day.
Every day.
Like, this is
Normal
it.
every day.
Like,
And if you try to show a kid in that environment something new, they're like, "Oh no, this is weird. Take me back."
Yeah,
They want to go back
because it
where
don't
they
fit
came
in with what they norm is.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's sad to say because you be like, that don't even make sense. Like,
Exactly. Why is that what you want to be doing?
Why
Like,
you want to be doing this?
and when somebody like, it's better, it's bigger out here, it's more. And if that's not enough to,
yeah.
They still want to wear loose knuckles in the summer.
They hoodies on when it's 100 degrees.
Right.
So
What is
fit
that?
the description is the thing.
Right.
It's like, oh, you just fit the description.
Yeah.
And you do
have
fit, and
to.
it sucks when
And
you
you just
fit
have
the
to.
description.
Yeah, you just have to.
You really fit the
That
description.
means everybody's the same. You want to be like
Gotta change
everybody
your
else. You have to
story.
be different. Like, nobody wants to be different anymore.
At
Do
all.
y'all, is that a narrative y'all push to the kids to try to have be like individuals?
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Absolutely.
I think in DC that's a big thing. Like at one point, everybody was, you know, we was known for just being different.
Different.
And it's like everybody's on the
Doing the
same
same
shit.
thing.
Everybody look the same, talk the same. Everybody's just doing the same thing.
Everybody
It's
wanna
very
buy the same.
territorial, you know what I'm saying, depending on what part of DC you from, you know what I'm saying? And they're like, well, I mean, from where I'm from, this how we do it. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of youth, believe it or not, they have not traveled outside of DC.
Yeah,
I believe it. I've seen it. I've heard it. I believe it now.
I'm so you
It's
right.
Shawanda.
Oh, for me, I'm sorry.
And
No,
nowadays,
you into it. No, we into
it's
it.
only going to be as far as the metro going to take them.
Yeah.
Like, that's
Yeah.
another thing. If it's
Yeah.
outside the metro, they don't
Yeah.
know anything about it. And it's way more to Maryland and Virginia
Yeah.
than where the metro is going to take you.
Absolutely.
Like, and like you said, I don't know. Like,
And some of them just don't even want to leave, like, Northeast. They won't even go to Southeast.
They won't.
See, that's crazy.
No, I'm so
crazy,
serious. Like
man.
we was with a kid that's from DC, and we in the museum. He never been there, and he like when are we? Wait, what happened?
Six
Damn. But I was like,
Sorry, girl.
I was like, he just got caught off guard too. I was like, damn, I hope it's not for me. But no,
Sorry, gotta
like
get
with
this
a
thing
9-year-old
started.
though, we in the museum. He like, when are we leaving? It's boring, and it just goes to show though, like certain things. It's like kids when you're not exposed to something, sometimes that that's why you don't have the desire.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? To me, that's the worst part. It's like, I don't know what could happen as a community for kids to get more exposure to things like that, even though they in them, type
it's
of
the community too. It is
it's
very
the
much the
community.
environment and community. But even like for like Maryland, PG County type stuff, like they don't go on field trips. They don't take the kids anywhere. School has lost every bit of enjoyment. I don't want to say fun because school is for learning, but it's still supposed to be enjoyable. Like they're taking all that away. Like it's nothing for these kids to look forward to when it comes to school anymore. Like the kids don't want pizza. They eat pizza at home a lot.
Right.
Okay, they don't want that. It's no longer a reward for these
because our parents cooked and our parents cooked.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Pizza was a treat.
I don't know. It's just like they taking so much away and expecting so much out of them. Like,
yeah, and I was just saying that the other day. It's like, they when you do give them exposure, some youth, they go and they ruin it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because they get into these fights. Now it's
a whole school man.
Where they got this meetup now. Y'all ever heard about the meetup?
Yeah, I was just about to ask.
Something happened yesterday. I seen it too.
They got these meetups. It's going crazy, y'all.
Well, maybe y'all know.
Meetups to fight.
Yeah.
But they had one function last week.
Oh yeah, it's supposed to be a function.
They
Trying
to have stuff for them.
fun. Yeah,
for them to gather and have a good time and then go your asses home. Because you're not grown. And when that time comes, you're not gonna have any money. You're not gonna have anything. You're not gonna have
They all
bills. They don't understand. The people that are out at this time of night, they got their bills paid. They got safe in the bed. Not running the street. You should not be running the street. You should be in the house. You're not grown. What are you gonna do when you become an adult? You hate it. You do it all now. What are you gonna do?
And they be deep.
How you gonna enjoy life? Like, and then it's like you ruin everything. Like they went there, they had a good time, and of course, as soon as they let it out, now it's just groups of people outside. And of course they're not gonna get on the train and go home. They just hanging out. It's like I don't know. Even when people try, it gets ruined. Like
the thing about it is a lot of them get an opportunity to leave peacefully. Like. The police will come and they'll be like, disperse, leave.
Oh, yeah.
And then they want to just,
still be
go
rowdy.
at it.
Yeah,
like, what? You telling me to leave, huh?
Yeah, I don't get
it. Adults are not even out here doing that. Like, who y'all even trying to be? Like, who are you? Who are you?
Yeah, because when the police come up behind me on the highway, I get over.
Right.
So, like, in my head, what is going on in your head? Like,
and
why do you want that attention?
To some extent, you got this social media thing, and it's a difference between being racially profiled and then it's okay. It's time for you to go home. We breaking this up. It's got to end. At the end of the day got to end.
Right.
Even if you go back to your hood and you say, all right, we just gonna take it back around the way. We did that a lot. All right, we finished at the spot. We gonna go around the way. We gonna be out here chilling. It's like, where's that? Where the big homies at? Where the big dogs that saying, all right, bro, come on, let's get it. It's time to go. Like it gotta be some structure to it, man.
Some of those big homies is either like she was saying, jail
or dead, and that's the thing. And y'all don't get the picture because big homie, if it happened to him, who are you that it's not gonna happen to you?
But let's be real too, though. The ones that got their life together, the youngins don't want to listen to the people that got their life together. Who already lived that life. Like, it's plenty of people we know that I sold that, I sold this.
Like
I got out of
corn to these kids, like everything's corny, like everything normal's corny. Like, I don't know. Like I just be looking at them like,
to be a kid right now,
I couldn't imagine.
Yeah. And the ones that got their life together, they're not like trying to go to meetups. You know what I'm saying?
Right. They're not even
trying to be
there.
a part of that crowd.
Right.
So they don't really have good examples. They don't have really good leaders.
Exactly.
As soon as you challenge a kid in front of their peers, they feel like they gotta.
They disrespected. They feel disrespected.
Now you a gorilla.
It's like, so it escalates from there. You know what I'm saying? And nobody's just like, all right, man, I'll just go ahead and leave.
Right. Somebody, what happens? Somebody got to be the bigger person here.
Nope.
It's
like too much ego.
One of us will die, one of us will live.
Ego.
That's how it gotta end, and it's getting very sad because they supposed to be the future, and it's like, what's the future gonna be?
Yeah,
I'm scared.
For real.
Yeah, like when I'm like 80 and 90 years old, like what are these people gonna be doing?
Shit, we gonna be in the house with the bars on the door and shit. Lock that door.
Now I'm be calling the police saying, lock him up. And officer, he's
nobody wants to be the police. Nobody wants to be judges, or nobody Nobody wants to be a part of politics. Everybody talk about it. Nobody wants to involve themselves in it to become the new face of that or the new voice of it. No one wants to do. We don't have people wanting to be pastors and stuff anymore. Like, what are the goals here?
But that's what I want to do.
What is the goal?
And that's what
to be the biggest in the hood, and then what?
And
then what? When they come and tear the shit down and gentrify it up, what are you gonna be the hot dog? What are you doing?
Yeah.
They want to have.
They're gonna get moved to a space because half of them are living on Section 8, and they're gonna get moved to a space where nobody knows or cares who the f you are, and that's when your life is gonna be humble, but it's gonna be a little too late. Because you don't have any work experience, because you don't have any background or anything to show these people that I'm reliable, I can do this. Like, I don't know. I try to tell my son these things. He ain't no, I don't consider him a YN, but it's just like, are you listening?
Yeah, because I seen where they was, Mary Wiles or something, she was having some type of thing to discuss a curfew, right? And one of the people responded in the comments was like, oh, instead of trying to make a curfew, y'all need to find stuff for kids to do and make stuff. I'm like, okay, well.
They don't go.
No, they be going, but then they be having fights and doing all
No,
this
but
stuff.
that to me is not going with intention. That's what I mean, with intention though.
Oh yeah,
like you going with it. If you got a strap loaded on you, you got drugs. You like, I know so and so. They probably gonna want something because I got that. And it's like their mentality. I'm serious. This is how they be. I hear them talking. They go with intention to do something illegal, and then you're wondering why you have illegal run-ins or messed up run-ins with law enforcement, and it's because you didn't go with the intention to have fun with your friends
and go home.
And go home. That's it. Kids don't not going. That's what I mean.
I think the people that's organizing that as well need to be more creative because it's like playing ping pong and basketball. Like
we do that anyway.
You know what I'm saying? They don't do that. They need to have like some centers where they have a studio. You know what I'm saying? Everybody want to make a beat. Everybody want to rap. They need a studio. They need to have like
that's a good idea.
Yeah, like barbering and cosmetology, something that's hands on and these kids love to do. Because you know, like they doing a lot of things where it's making it more, it's making it more like they just meeting up just to get into it with somebody for real.
Yeah, exactly.
They're not really having fun.
That's what I'm trying to say. Is you're not going. They're not going to.
Something they can do. When we go here, we can't be outside. We can go over here.
Exactly. So they gotta get more creative on that.
I see they starting to bring back a lot of all age, like DMV Hoods and News. Shout out to him. I see he bringing back a lot. He got an event coming up with all ages. I think it's a go-go or something he putting together, whatever he hosting. So, I mean, that probably can help too.
Yeah.
I don't know. Like,
the kids do want to have fun because they're exposed to this social media world where they see adults doing these things, so that's why they want to do it too.
In Ramadan, without nobody getting shot. People in this area just need to
was
chill
crazy.
out. Because everybody needs to chill out. The older people, the youth. Everybody just needs to chill out.
Yeah. Take a chill pill.
So what's the youngest? I guess what's the youngest clients you do? You call them clients?
I've seen the youngest as 12. I've seen them come in as young as 12.
And what type of charges they ran at 12? What they doing?
You know, a lot of charges come in are CPWL, carrying a pistol without a license. 12.
Young nigga.
Young shotters. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, honestly, I had people tell me that it was like, this pitman, I can find a gun faster than I can find something to eat. It was like on the streets. They was like, I can find a gun.
I believe
that.
Faster
than I can find something to eat.
I believe that. I believe that.
It's serious.
It's a lot of work to be done. It's a lot of work to be done.
No, but you know, the problem is, it's not really just the kid. Like you're saying, it's community. Because who is selling a 12-year-old a gun?
That's why we need more people who want to be.
That's who wants to be.
More of a social worker. Like it takes those community because if this is the environment. That's fine. The environment gonna be the environment. If we can get these out of here with people, you know, that's gonna be around them, like so, and create outlooks and see the other side of life. Then that's what we need to do. Like that's what we gonna have to do because that's what I mean by people have to want to be somebody and want to do something and be the change we want to see. Like my man Obama said, we have to be the change we want to see. Period.
And I can't lie to speak. That's exactly what I feel like for me is. People look at me crazy. I'm not old enough yet. I feel like I need to do something. Like I do. I feel like I want to run for president. Because in reality, there's no rules. I mean, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like, no, like, you see they laughing?
Nah, I know.
No, it's no rules. like, yeah, we
No,
already
but
know
like,
that.
but like,
the
I'm serious.
president-
Like,
yeah,
people don't
right.
have. I feel like when it's certain times where like more black people should want to be police officers, more black people should want to be lawyers. Like, we should be in these professions that are white dominant, because when we infiltrate these spaces, there will never be any change until we have more people like us in these positions.
Yeah.
Look at the House of Representatives, the Senate, and things like that. Kids don't understand. It's like you're complaining about a law. You know, it's whatchamacallit, like say marijuana over a certain amount or whatever, people catching charges over marijuana. They've been working on changing that and things like that. You're complaining about things, but you have not actively done anything to go even vote for the people that's probably supporting the ideas that you have. You don't even know when your next city council election is. You don't know when the mayor election is. You don't even know when the governors get elected. You don't know who your senators are in your state. You don't know how to contact them. So like for me, I feel like that's also another part of it. Like my world got exposed when I was younger, and I went to like a courthouse and seeing like really in the court and see it in a different light of like when you're not going there to be prosecuted. You get to see there's a system in place where if you are not educated, they will take advantage of you.
It's word. It's the language.
They will take it. It's a language
totally
community.
when
They
you
gonna
get in
talk
that
in
building,
circles
bro.
around you, bruh. So like that's my thing. Is a lot of kids don't understand. It's like it's not a bad thing to want to be a police officer. It's really not. In reality, it's what kind of police officer are you going to be? Are you going to contribute to pulling over people for petty crimes, or are you going to try to get people off the street and try to help them be better and have positive
But also, I
interactions
think
with
it starts before that though,
But
because
no,
a
it's-
police officer is like that's way far gone. Like you need to be somewhere deeper into like
No, but that's what I'm saying. The
school system.
It start, but I'm saying like student government.
Like mentors inside
That's
their
what.
home.
But that's
like,
what I'm
things
saying.
like
But
that.
that's what. But I'm saying it starts like that though. Like you have to have. That's. I will say I had a mentor growing up. You gotta have be in student government. I was in student government, being around people who were like gonna pour into you, and I feel like a lot of times kids are not seeking those people. Like it shouldn't take for you to go be on probation to find somebody to pour into.
Cause we chasing the bag, bro.
That's
They want some money.
Right.
They see Vic, dog, okay, he got this, he got the girls, he got the clothes, he got the cars. They trying to get some money.
I get
So when
that.
you come talk to me and I'm like, yeah, I'm on the back of the milk truck, I'm delivering milk. They like, nigga, we ain't doing
That's too
it,
hard.
man.
I mean, that's too much. For how much money?
Where your car at?
When you get
the
the
99
money,
Lexus?
yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
nah, we ain't doing
Yeah.
that. You ain't getting no money. You know what I'm saying? You look like a clown. You a clown for real. Oh, nah,
Especially
we ain't
Jack.
doing that.
But them the same people though they signed up to that have been there and done the shit they doing
Facts,
and
man,
found
that's
out
facts.
that shit ain't gonna
That
get you
ain't work.
nowhere. It ain't gonna work because it's not the path that you were put here to follow. And then where your way ain't always gonna be the right way.
Right.
And they gonna have to go through what we went through to figure that out.
I'm telling you.
And that's just what it is. And they gonna be at a place where we at and they gonna be happy as hell with it
I'm telling
when they
you.
get there.
Because all
You see
that's
what I'm saying?
probably from the path, the journey they've
Yeah.
been through. When you get
Yep.
to that point, it's like, whew, I made it. I'm out of
Tired.
this shit.
Yeah, I just want to live. I'm alive. I got a job. I'm happy. I got some money coming in. Because when you have a job, it's consistent and it don't stop.
Right.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? That's another
And
thing.
the
Like
police ain't gonna stop
people
you.
that right, it's yours. It's mine. You don't get to take it. It's mine.
It's consistent.
Yeah, it's like people they don't understand that. Like it's one thing fast. Yes, it come and go as fast
This
as
is
it
fast.
came.
This
It's
is
gonna
fast.
go
Yeah, that's
as fast as
true.
you got
I'm
it.
telling you.
So as a probation officer, how do you detach from work? Because like you always, because I worked with somebody. She's probation officer. She worked with DC too. She said, "Girl, I always gotta work." I'm like, "Always? What? Do you get time off?" She's like, "Oh, I gotta take vacation to get time off." I said, "So they just call you?" She's like, They call me right now." And I'm like, "Oh."
Yeah,
So
in the
how do you
beginning,
detach
so
from
in the
that?
beginning, I had a hard time detaching,
Oh, okay.
and my supervisor had to tell me like, you cannot take these cases home with
Yeah.
you. You know, he's like, unfortunately, you know, if you do that, you're gonna get burnt out.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And in law enforcement, you can retire in 20 years, and I see why. Because you do have that burnout period. You know what I'm saying? And so for myself, like I'm very spiritual. You know what I'm saying? So like I keep God, you know what I'm saying? So I have to have a moment where I'm like, you know what? When I know I go to work and I give my all, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not just their probation officer, I'm their mentor. Like, I'm their mother. Like, I'm their best friend. And a lot of times they like, you know, thinking I'm just trying to get information to snitch on them. And I'm like, nah, like, of course I do have to report to the judge and let the judge know what's happening, but I want to tell you how to be successful. You know what I'm saying? And so to know that I'm not trying to just lock them up and see them in trouble. Like, I'm trying to help you. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to help you get out the system and be successful. That helps me detach, knowing that I'm helping them. I'm helping them get out the system. And I can feel good about that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And You know, a lot of people be like, oh, you hot, you this, you that. But when they see that I'm helping, you know what I'm saying, that gives them a different sense of, you know, what probation officers do.
And
Your
probably,
intention.
it's
That's
probably
what I'm
like,
saying.
oh, I gotta call Miss Pittman. She gonna help me with this one.
Yeah, no, that's
real.
seriously.
Yeah, because I was gonna say on top of that, you got some young black men even in the area of your own that you are raising in this area with some environments. So like, even though it might shut off at work, you still come home.
No.
Oh, man, I thought she had that.
I know you still come home and it's still kind of like on the same level, like like as far as conversations.
Yeah, absolutely. It never stops.
get
Like
Marcel.
with my kids, you know. Yeah, so absolutely. The conversation never stops. It's not just, you know, at work where I'm talking to these kids and I'm trying to tell them to do the right thing. I have kids of my own that I have to come home to. You know what I'm saying? That is living out here in this world and exposed to everything that these kids are exposed to. And so because I am a mother, like I'm real with it. I know what y'all go through. Like I hear the stories from my kids. So I understand the challenges, you know what I'm saying? And I'm not just going like look at you like you're the worst kid because you got into trouble. Because I mean it can happen to any child.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? And every child that comes through the system is not a terrible child. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And so, you know, I just be honest and, you know what I'm saying, just knowing that I'm helping them in a sense. You know, that helps me detach. You know.
Have you ever had I guess a kid that you knew come across your desk like, oh man, I know this kid, what am I gonna do?
I had back in the day, I had somebody from my neighborhood come through there. Of course I wasn't his PO or whatever. But yeah, I've seen him come through there and I've seen him actually be successful and exit through without any challenges. So I think they come through a little embarrassed, like, damn, come on, man. You know. Right. But like, you know, it was cool though. Like he did what he needed to do when he got out the system. You know what I'm saying? So.
Well, I do have a question. Oh, it is your turn.
Oh, it's my turn?
Yeah.
Okay, and I said Uno, right? Y'all heard me say Uno. Yeah.
What you let me out? Wait. We can let her be out. We can let her be out.
We gonna let it pass today.
Why? What
We don't go out on work on
wild cards.
But no, y'all ain't saying that.
No, we did it. That's why I said you got
doubles.
Adam was drawing my little phone.
No,
I got all these cards in my hand. Y'all can't see them, but I got all these.
No, she won. No, that's funny. But no, what was up with that? Oh, I was about to ask.
Cards in my hand.
I'm good. She do got like.
What's the color?
Oh, you got to pick it up. While she figuring it out.
Blue.
All right, I guess.
Hold on,
So my question is, so you mentioned you have children. Do you think parenting is harder or easier because of your job? And I was with that. Do you think it's harder, like when your children say, "Hey, I want to go and hang out with friends"? Do you have a hard time like trusting? Like I just want to like what is it like?
So as a parent, like it is definitely harder because every little thing that my child do, I be like, "Oh my god,
Uno.
He gonna be just like so and so." I'm like, let me go in there and like be extra hard on them. You know what I'm saying? Thinking they gonna turn out like one of the kids I had challenges with, and so I'm just like going in hard. Like, let me go in hard now. Before this don't turn out too good, so I'm laying it down. I am laying it down.
I can imagine.
And yeah, they be like, "Mom, come on, like, what they doing?" Like that.
You said I'm making sure. I gotta make
making
sure.
Absolutely, I'm making sure. No, you need to be in the house. I need to know what's going on. I need to know your friends. I need to look in your phone. I'm doing all of
You
that.
have teenagers.
I have teenagers and an adult.
Oh.
Yeah, and I have elementary school child as well.
Oh,
So I'm
you got a generation.
Yeah, so let me tell you, I'm crossing the board on everything.
Okay.
Like I'm addressing them at every age.
Okay.
Every
Absolutely.
stage.
Absolutely.
I'm right there.
Feel me,
Yeah.
Yellow.
So, before we get ready to wrap up here, I got a couple things real quick. Damn, I lost my train of thought. What was I about to ask you?
That's okay. While you think about that, what you do outside of
We
work?
got some
Like, who
more
are you outside of the people?
Yeah, what are you doing for fun?
Right now, I am working on developing my platform. Okay, it's called I'm PO 31, and my platform is called 31 Seconds of Power. And I speak to professionals and individuals like y'all, and I just ask them a question. and pretty much they answer the question within 31 seconds. And the message that they're, expressing is for a youth. To leave an impactful message to a youth.
So what a DM look like? When you DM a person, what's how that go for you? Like when you reaching out to somebody, what's your
So I let them know who I am. I let them know that I'm a probation officer based out of Washington D.C. and I'm creating a platform for youth to try to uplift them and encourage them through an impactful message. And I just need 31 seconds at a time. And I ask them, I meet up with them and ask them a question. I'm gonna actually ask y'all.
Okay.
So
we got you.
the question is, if you had 31 seconds to go back to your younger self before a life-changing decision, what would you say to yourself? You have 31 seconds.
31 seconds.
Wow.
Let me think before I speak. 31 seconds to talk about.
Before a life-changing decision. So before you did something that didn't go in your favor.
Okay.
What would you say to yourself before that happened?
Okay. I will say it. Something that just came to mind immediately, because it's still a thing for me, is my stage fright. So I do like to sing and things like that, but I'll never forget, I never used to sing in front of anybody till high school, and I joined choir, and at some point I got a solo. I get my first solo on stage. I did horrible. I couldn't remember the words. I was off key, and it just in my head, I wanted to finish. I finished the song, but it was so bad, and I knew it was bad. People still clapped for me after, but after that, I didn't sing for like the rest of the year. I didn't want no more solos, and then when I finally came back the next year, I went back to it, and I just never. I never felt quite the same. So for me, my main thing I would tell myself is like, that's one time. Let it go and move on. Like, everybody don't win. Even Michael Jordan, they don't win. So keep going. Just get up and try again. All you can do is get better the next time. Like, it literally can't get worse. So that's something I would tell myself is to be confident and just try again. Because nobody wins 100% of the time.
Yeah.
For me, if I was speaking to a youth, like my younger self, but to a youth in their younger stages, I would tell them honestly, think about how this decision will affect tomorrow. So, and I'm a therapist, so I have kids right now, and I always tell them, like, think about if you already know the rules in your house, if you do this, what your mother gonna say? The law gonna say. And it's like, oh, you're right. I should think about that. So just being able to think about it and being able to take a step back, but also to my younger self, I would say, honestly, just try things. Don't try things that are, bad for your being a citizen in the world, but like trying different things and being able to just go for what you think you want to do in your adult life. I don't know. Some people want to be an artist, and some fans like, oh, artists don't make no money. Let me tell you, artists make money. Like certain things like that. So just trying different things and like being able to reflect back on like, all right, will this make my life worse or would it make it better?
To my younger self, I would just say, regardless of the outcome, never forget yourself. You gotta shut the outside out sometime and remember you. You gotta do what's best for you. And just keep pushing. Like, just keep going. Like, like you said, if it's not this time, dust yourself off and try again. Like, it's okay. You'll get there.
Your own time.
Your own time.
I think my life changing moment. I went to jail when I was 16, right? So I get locked up, boom, getting some bullshit, right? Just people pointing me out, wasn't even fucking it. But in the middle of the situation, I'm locked up, I'm 16, I'm trying to get home. You know what I'm saying? So they telling me like, all right, well, we just need this, da-da-da-da-da. But I put myself in a situation by being too eager and just trying to hurry up and like get out of the situation, right? So I probably would have just told myself, look, bro, calm down. You know what the truth is. Just stand on what you stand on, bro, and just take your time and just get through it. You know what I'm saying? That would have changed the whole trajectory from 16 and now. It's no telling. I probably would have been a whole different person, bro. You know what I'm saying? So just slowing down a little bit and just being in the moment and not thinking too far ahead. You know what I mean?
One day at a time. That's a
Be
good
a
one.
kid.
Be a
That's the
kid.
first thing.
Yeah.
Put that
The
out there.
biggest
When
thing.
be a kid.
When it's over, it's over.
I'm telling you.
Yeah.
When you
Like,
start
yes.
walking, when you start working, you never stop. I don't understand that. Press to get a job. Hey, if your parents take care of you, please.
Let them.
Let them.
You're a kid. Have
Let
fun.
them.
Like, have
Yes,
fun.
enjoy your life.
So
Enjoy
before we
it.
get out of here.
Oh, I wanted to say what my message would be.
Okay.
Oh, wait, come on.
Yeah,
Close
yeah,
it
that
down.
one,
So,
yeah.
and
Wrap
this is my first time actually answering this question because I'm
Wow.
always asking the question, but I'm gonna answer it today.
Exclusive.
Here to
So,
do.
Here it is.
so listen, you know, in a fire, they always tell you to stop, drop, and roll, right? So I would say stop, drop, and roll. Like when you find yourself in a situation, stop, drop that thought, and roll out. You know what I'm saying? Stop, drop, and roll.
That's a
what
good
I'm
one.
Chills a little
Oh,
bit right
That's
there.
my thing.
Just
Stop,
take
drop, and
something
roll.
that's
You know what I'm
simple.
saying?
Wow.
And like you said, in the fire, in the midst of a fire, they tell you to stop, drop, and roll. So you in a fire in a situation, like you at a store, your homies want to rob the joint. Stop, drop that thought, and roll out.
Time to go.
Facts.
Time to go. Time to
Yeah.
roll out.
Oh,
Wow.
I gotta tell my clients about that one. Y'all gonna hear that from her. That's
It
big.
really is. It really
Yeah.
is.
No, but that literally aligns with like the wrong place,
Yeah.
wrong time.
Yeah.
A lot of people get caught up. Wrong
Yeah.
place, wrong time.
Yeah.
Get out of there.
Get out of there. You know what I'm
That's a,
saying?
man,
Get out of there.
that's a gem right there.
Yes.
Got one for y'all with that one.
Yeah, well, on
Yeah,
that note,
wow.
we want, before we do, you got any social media handles, anything? I know you reach out to people, but if somebody see this
Yeah.
episode, like, oh man, I want to connect with her, like, how would they be able to reach you?
So, I am going to be dropping my actual page, The Power of 31. And so I'm going to be dropping that in May.
Okay.
So, they can reach out to me on like Instagram, Facebook, and it's going to be The Power of 31.
All right, so y'all look forward to seeing Power 31 coming soon.
Okay.
Check that. But we want to thank you for coming and blessing us with your presence. PO 31.
Yes.
We want to appreciate y'all for tapping in with us once again, man. You know what I'm saying? Numero Uno Podcast. We are the one and not the two. So y'all stay tuned.
Tell me your don't tell me, man.